This is a bit of an update. I apologise, recently I've had crap videos. What else? The van has had a few issues, and there's an earth issue on the electrics in this house, which basically messed up my microphone. So I've got a mixing desk and everything because it's USB. It's relying on the computer, and I think the computer's got an issue with the electricity as well, which is why it all went pear-shaped. But the problem is it all went at once. I mean, I know somebody mentioned about the frosting on the camera as well, which was a little bit strange. I still got to look at that. It's just been one of those things I put to one side. The main thing here is things go wrong for people all the time. It's how you deal with it is the important bit. So I've had a few negative weeks. I've obviously been trolled a fair bit as well. The thing with the trolls is that people ask me, why don't you react more to it? It's because I look at them and I think, you know, you got a guy that does car valeting for a living. You got somebody who sells Scientology. You got a retired old guy in France. I just look and go, A, why are they complaining? But B, they've got nothing to complain about. You know, it's like someone who's mentioned, oh, Matt's in the cleaning business, and I brought it up before. I've got no issue with cleaning, I'll be honest with you. There's good money in cleaning. But I don't work in cleaning. I work in hard services, not soft services. They're different. I work in air conditioning, all that sort of stuff, the big stuff, generators, power plants, all that sort of thing. I don't clean for a living, but I don't mock people that do, because it's an interesting job. You know, at the end of the day, it's like most things. There's better money in doing crap jobs anyway. I learned years ago when I was talking to people in an office, they're earning like 24,000 a year maximum, and they look down on you because you're there with a work shirt on and, you know, getting covered in crap, climbing up, finding what's wrong with the electrics and stuff. They're like, oh, look at that twat, you know. Yes, that twat's got a degree. That twats are earning 76,000 a year because of the overtime and other bits and pieces, as well as the basic rate being more than you get paid. But it's how you look at things, and that's what I said. I couldn't be bothered. You know, when I look at a guy who washes cars, Scientology crazy guy, that has a conspiracy theory for everything, I was just like, I don't even know what I'm arguing about. What I mean is I can't really argue with people. I can't see what they're arguing about, but also they need to do more with their lives in the first place. Just leave it there. It's like some of the, you know, like, oh, Matt's broke. There's €5,000 euros sat on my table. But this is the thing, they try to get you into these little games. You're actually watching me on my new 27-inch iMac, top of the range K5, F5K iMac that I got. Because the computer failed and blah blah blah, I simply just went and got, right, just buy one. And did I get it on credit? No, I don't need credit. I paid cash. But the thing is, this is the little games. Because then it's like, well, Matt thinks he's better because he's doing it. It's like, that's what trolling's about, you see. That's why I generally don't get into this stuff at all, because there is no positive upside to it. Because it's all about creating the next argument over nothing. But they don't like you looking at their lives. Scott Ingram, for example, was on about having an internet cafe, and I was talking to Jay about this earlier. Jay from Wheeldale, because we chat on a daily basis normally. I said, but Scott doesn't have the money for an internet cafe.
Okay, a topic for discussion today. Are maids live-in whores stroke prostitutes? Like PV did bring up a while ago. Now, we've got our own thoughts on that, haven't we? So we have a yaya living with us, and she is a whore. She can easily be a live-in prostitute. I am dealing with suggestive eyes every damn day. And being a Westerner, sometimes it's a little bit, gets a little bit tempting. But we do agree. Our yaya's a whore. Exactly, she says. So this is a little problem that we have in the house, and I'm a man, and you know, after a few beers, you know, when we've got a young Filipina being all suggestive, it gets a little bit difficult. But not all maids are live-in whores, but sadly I have a live-in whore.
I hope you can deal with it.
You hope I can deal with it? There we go. So just say that, so our yaya is a live-in whore, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go.
We warn you most of the time. Not only me. Most of the people seeing her warn you to be careful.
Yeah, so I've been told to be careful because touching this this whore would make my life difficult. Very difficult. So I'll leave it as that.
But he's only admits he's only got enough money for 6 months. If you have an internet cafe, ask somebody that's done it how much it costs. Because I estimate it'll cost about €250,000 pesos. I've got 45 PCs with new monitors, blah blah blah. They're not gaming machines, they're working machines. But they're good machines. Cost me about 15,000 each. I've got 45 of them. Just on my computers alone, I've got over 650,000 pesos of equipment. I've got cubicles for them. I've got all the desks, the tables, the refurbishing of the building, etc. For the call centre side, I know how much it cost me. And Scott's saying, well, I've got enough money for 6 months, but Duterte stopped me opening a call centre. I would say, you didn't have enough money for a call centre. It's different if we said, oh, we're going to have a couple of peso machines, and we're going to have 2 computers in the little eatery. That's a different thing. But this is the thing, they're playing up things, and then if you actually sit there and go, yeah, but your figures don't add up, they don't like it. Yeah, who cares? Scott Ingram, for example, was on about having an internet cafe, and I was talking to Jay about this earlier. Jay from Real Deal, because we chat on a daily basis normally.
Ain't nobody talking when I'm talking, fellas, so shut the fuck up.
I know the fuck are you. Stepping up in my motherfucking Chuck Taylor's.
Alright guys, I'm sitting here and I'm on the old YouTube and I've come across Peter's video. Jay Stillman is a sex tourist. Evidence. Let's just dissect this for a minute, okay? So we'll get this up here. Let's have a look. He's pretty confident.
Brent, you are a sex tourist, scumbag, piece of shit. Yeah, but before we get into that, let's talk.